Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Michaela.
Y'all know me.
This is Rose. First thing we're gonna start talking about is friendship.
Surround yourself with the people that you're going to be most likely spending the rest of your life with. You'll branch out and be friends with everyone.
And don't bother being friends with people that you're just being friends with because of whatever. You like cut them off. It's not worth it. Just be friends with the people that you most relate to.
Yep.
And the people that will have your back because
there's a lot of fake people. There's a lot of fake people out there.
Especially in high school. Join sports teams because that's how you make friends.
Yeah.
Even if you're not good, just do it anyway. There's no harm in trying out.
Yeah.
Because what I think like we all learn from playing basketball is that we've been friends with people that we never would have thought we would have been friends with.
Yep.
Because of the basketball team.
Molly Bellefontaine. Anyway.
A lot of girls like try to be fake and stuff when they're hanging out with boys and they try to be someone they're not. But like us, we've always just like been ourselves, and we've had a lot of guy friends in like groups because of that. Because like they like that we're just like we just be ourselves and we're just like chill and everything. And we're not trying to be. Like,
we just act the same.
Be yourself, because 9 times out of 10. You'll find way more friends doing that, first of all.
Way more real friends.
Yeah, and then you don't have to act like you're somebody that you're not. Just be yourself, and then...
First of all, everyone give their own opinion on this one.
I say don't really focus on boys. It doesn't really matter.
And women.
Yeah, whatever your preference is. Just don't focus on getting a partner, because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to marry that person.
Yeah.
It's probably just gonna be a heartbreak, or you're gonna waste your time like spending it that you could have spent with your friends, like making memories and stuff, and focus on school and all that stuff. Because it's fun. Like if you date someone or whatever, it's fine, but just don't like be taking it too. Because some people be acting like they're married.
Don't get in too deep.
Don't make them like your whole life. That's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Personal experience being with someone for like all of grade 10, like I wasn't with anybody because I was just like starting high school and I needed to really focus. That's when you really need to focus and get your head in the game and know what's going on in the world. So that's when like it was just like all chill and whatever. But then as soon as like the grade 10 ended, I got in a relationship and been with that person for 2 years, and it was like the best 2 years of my life. But like stuff is like not the greatest with us right now. But then when I look back and like I'm like looking through pictures, like trying to find pictures like me and all my friends that I can post because like we're done high school now, and I see that like all of my memories are of me and this person, and I'm just like where did all the time go? Like when I was in high school, and all my friends are like, I know, like you should have hung out with us more. So yes, it's fun to have someone there, but like just don't think about it as like your everyday life. Like if you're not talking to someone 24/7. That's fine. Like, you don't need to be. You don't need to be texting them all the time, wondering where they are all the time. Like, you're in school, or if they don't go to your school, like, they're in school, and it's just fine. But if they go to the same school as you, you see them. So, like, just, like, chill and don't think about it too much if you, like, do decide to have a relationship.
Say High School Musical, they lied to you. They lied.
There ain't no white boy with no brown hair fire on the basketball team unless it's Halifax Grammar. But other than that, no.
And all the hot people are all booed up anyways.
Yeah.
I would say, like, if you want to be in a relationship, like, do that, but don't settle for no toxic shit. Like,
have
like,
standards.
Exactly. Like, if someone's not, you be out with your friends and stuff, like, that's just so stupid. Like, speaking from experience, too, like, I was in a really, really bad relationship, and I wasn't friends with Sai and Kay for like a year and a half or something because this guy would just like wouldn't let me be friends with them. And then when I finally broke up with him, then we all became like best friends again, and it was so much fun. I had like the best year this year. So like just don't settle for less than you deserve, for sure.
My advice for you, before you go into grade 10, summer, whatever, have a bunch of fun with all your friends. Then when you go to school, it's go time. You set your goals, you think about what you want to happen, you manifest, whatever. Manifest how you want your year to go, and then make it happen.
Yeah, and like school should come first, because like school always came first for us, and we still went to parties and like hung out with our friends and everything and had a lot of fun. But then when it came time to graduate, we were all like pretty set for university because we were like, focused on school.
We were all ready. We knew like two different things. Like school is like a part-time, full-time job, and like your outside life is important, and yep, it's good to keep up on the socials and whatever, but like it wasn't like that like important. Like some people just think like guys, like people get in too deep when it comes to high school, and they're just, that's all they think about is like their friends and parties and what their friends are doing this weekend and whatever. And then when it comes to university time, they have no offers. Like, they don't know what their life is saying. They're taking a year off school because they don't know what's going on, because like they weren't thinking about that in all of high school. But like Michaela said, think about what's gonna happen in the long run. And I know go to school Monday through Friday, party Friday through Saturday, and then Sunday do your homework. It's not that hard. We all did it, and we all made it out alive.
A lot of people complain that, like, high school is too much work and stuff like that, but it's people that, like, don't do their work when they're in class and don't do their homework, and it all gets, like, piled up, and then like, you have so much homework and stuff, and you fall behind. But if you just, like, get everything done and do your homework when you need to do it, then you have, like, so much more free time.
You need to get a planner. Write in that.
Yeah.
School, work, homework, due dates, project due dates, everything like that, because then you'll never lose track of time, and you know what's going on, and you know when stuff is due. Like when you let stuff pile up, that's when it gets bad. But like teachers, like at our high school personally, ain't that bad for piling on assignments. And if your school is bad, in reality, they probably don't give you enough time, but there is enough time in a day to do it. And if you're coming home sitting on your phone all the time, what do you think's gonna happen? It's not just gonna magically do itself. Much as I manifested about it, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
We swear by planning and scheduling out your time and, like, fitting in everything that you need to do instead of just, like, letting everything go.
Yeah, because once you're just, like, when you're in your head thinking, okay, I'm going to go home and do this assignment at this time, this assignment at this time, hang out with my friends do this with my family, it's just, like, it's just too much in your head. Then when you're writing it out, knowing what you need to do, you're like, okay, like, I got this. Like, everything's under control. But then when you're missing classes, not handing in assignments, that just makes you look bad in the teacher world.
Oh yeah, also be nice to your teachers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some of them don't deserve it. But it will benefit you in the long run.
I'm gonna say it's about like people say all the time to me, like, oh, I'm a teacher's pet, like I'm so nice, whatever. Half of my teachers let me call them by their first name, because it's just like, if you walk in, like, rude to them for no reason, just because you heard like they were a rude teacher or whatever, they're just not going to like you already. Then they're going to tell all the little teachers that they don't like you. Then they're just all going to shit on you all the time. But then if you're nice to one of them, then they're like, oh, I like her, like, da 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 da. And then the teachers will always talk to you. They'll always be nice to you. And, like, even if they do give you a hard time about some stuff, like, it's just, like, there's no reason to just be rude to them. Yes, some teachers do be testing me. But I always just think about it as in, like, if they're a substitute, I'm sorry, I'm just handing it to them. But then if they're actually a teacher that I need to see every day, it's just like, okay. I'm either going to argue with them and then see them tomorrow, and then it's just going to be, like, awkward and weird.
As much as we hate to admit it, school is a professional setting, and it's getting you ready for, like, the professional world. And if you're walking into your workplace talking to your boss and, like, being rude and stuff like that, you don't think you're going to get fired?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. So it's, like, practice for, like, the real stuff that you have to respect, and then you get, like, the same respect back, like, it's preparing you for, like, the workplace.
And you get a lot of, like, perks from that, too, because teachers will be more lenient on late assignments, and, like, when you have personal things going on and stuff, they'll be way more understanding if you're just, like, nice to them every day and don't give them a hard time.
Yeah, they'll just think of you as just, like, a chill person. They know, if they know you're going to get the work done or whatever, and you have something going on, they're not going to think twice about it. But if you're someone that comes late, never shuts the hell up in class, they're going to be like, okay. And if you say, oh, like, something happened, blah, 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 they're going to be like, okay, and, like, you're wasting their time coming in there when you don't shut up. They don't care about your time either. But then, like, if you come in there and you respect them and whatever, and you're nice to them, then you'll be fine. And when I say be nice, I don't mean go try hard and be nice. Like, just be regularly nice.
Yeah, just be, like, your regular self.
Be yourself. Have you guys ever seen that movie where it's, like, it's Aladdin, and it's like the bee goes, be yourself.
Oh,
when Aladdin pretends to be someone he's not. Be that. Don't be Aladdin. Be the genie.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. Next topic. What do you want to talk about?
Seniors. Let's talk about hallway etiquette. First of all, you walk on the right side of the hallway. If your friend's on the left side, make them turn around. Do not go and stand in the middle of the hallway, because 9 out of 10 you'll get kicked, you'll get shoved, you'll get something. because the seniors have been there for like 3 years. Just respect them.
Yeah.
Just
And
respect them.
us, like, too, this year when we were, like, in grade 12, the grade 10s were so bad for, like, just all clumping together in the hallway, and we would just shove through everyone and be like, what are you doing? Because, like, people are trying to go to the bathroom, go to class, like, do whatever they need to do, and everyone's just hanging in the hallway. There's people making out. Like, no, don't do that shit. You can go home, hang out with your friends, hang out with them at lunch, but, like, when people are trying to go to class, like,
And it's
that's
5
just
minutes.
It's
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Go to
Half the
class.
time when you're walking the hallway switching classes, there's an empty class probably right beside you. You know how many times we went into class and just talked and just like stopped and just talked, or went to the bathroom and talked, or went to the cafeteria and talked. There's a million rooms in that school. Pick one, meet up, and chat. Don't just stop in the hallway because you think you're the only person that goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to, like, all hang out, go to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Literally, if
everybody
you
hangs
went
out
to school
there.
with us, you would know we're always in the cafeteria at lunch, in between classes, stuff like that.
Yep.
It's just way better because everyone goes down there anyways.
Yep. And you just create friends. But if you're not the type to go, if you go to class right after the bell rings, even if there's 10 or 5 minutes, like, in between, like, that's okay. When you get there, talk to the teacher.
One thing, vaping in the bathroom. Oh my gosh.
Cut the shit.
Like, so
Pay
many
cameras.
people-
Cut the cameras.
So many
Vaping,
people just
Next
clump
topic.
in the bathroom. Like, they just stay in the bathroom, and then you walk in to go pee, and they're all, like, sitting there, and then they look at you like, what
They're
are
all
you
like
doing
this.
in here? So
This ain't the
I'm
smoke
going-
spot.
Yeah, go outside.
Go outside.
Like, oh my gosh.
And half the people get caught anyways and suspended and, like, fined and stuff, so it's not even worth
Yeah, and being disrespectful when you're the one that's vaping in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, the whole situation can be avoided if you just go outside, go for a little walk. Like,
Do you really need to chooch that bad in between classes?
just wait until lunch.
Like, are you addicted? Are you addicted?
Yeah.
Half the
You're
time,
free.
half the teenagers who vape ain't addicted. You just do it just because.
Yeah.
So you don't really need a vape in between classes in the bathroom when
Yeah.
I need to pee.
And
And half the
why-
time, teachers are in the bathroom.
Exactly, and why hang out in the bathroom? Like,
That's gross.
That is gross. Like, why are you hanging out where people use the bathroom? Especially at our school, the bathrooms are disgusting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, why would you hang out in the bathroom when you can go anywhere else?
Vaping, personal advice. I don't like it. And what? Like, it's just so,
What?
it's just so irrelevant. Outside of school, that's fine, whatever.
Go
If
for
you're
it.
inside of school, chooching around the hallways, for what and for who? Every high school now has cameras, so you're on camera. Smile. Next, who are you vaping for? Your friends don't care. The teachers don't care. The grade 12s don't care. Nobody cares.
You're not cool just because you're blowing a little puff in the hallway. Everyone's gonna think that you're an idiot.
Everyone's going to say,
Yeah.
oh, you're cool for 30 seconds. Everyone goes, oh, look, they're vaping. Then the teacher sees you. Oh, look, you're suspended.
Yeah.
What? Our
Cut
friend.
the cameras.
Shut the shit. Our friend vaped in an assembly. A vaping assembly. That's cool. I mean, everyone still talks about it because, I mean, it was the highlight
It was
of the
hard.
year.
It was hard. It was kind of savage.
It was savage, but was it worth that fine, though?
Yeah.
And
Was
going
it
to
worth?
court.
Was it worth the suspension?
Was
I
it
don't
worth
think
going
so.
to court, getting a fine, and having your mom pick you up from school every day because she don't trust you?
Yeah.
No.
In real, like, all of us, and the people that you'd say that were, like, popular in high school and shit, none of those people would be vaping in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Nobody. It's all just, like, these other people that are trying to be cool and stuff, but they're really not, because nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I get a new topic. Bullies.
Okay.
Okay, listen. If you're putting somebody else down to try and act cool and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, nobody likes you.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you now, nobody likes you. If you're rude and you're putting somebody, like, especially for girls, because girls are, like, meaner or whatever. If you are a girl and you're putting another girl down that's going through the same exact stuff that you are during high school,
What?
make that make sense. Why are you putting somebody else down?
We're all going through the same
Yeah.
thing. So everything that you're worried about, she's worried about. So why are you bullying her?
Yeah.
And everyone that's like putting people down is just because they can't cope with what they're going through.
Yeah.
And like that doesn't make you like tough. That doesn't make you like a good that doesn't make you a strong person or whatever. That's literally just you can't deal with stuff on your own. So you have to learn how to deal with stuff on your own before you start taking it on other people for no reason. Especially people who are already insecure.
Yeah.
When you're bullying, you got too much dip on your chip.
Yeah.
And you need to put
Until
the
you
chip
bully
down.
the wrong person, they tell you off.
or they'll knock you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just no reason for it. Like, there was a girl at our school who loved to pick on people who she knew couldn't beat her in a fight. So she would just pick on innocent people at our school that half the time none of them even had an issue with her, but just because they looked at her, she would want to try and bully them for no reason. Like, just for no reason. And now, what does she do? She randomly disappeared from school, and no one at our school likes her. So...
You can just cut it out. Oh.
Yeah.
Just have to clarify.
So, there's just no reason for it. It's just so irrelevant, and it doesn't benefit you in any way. It will benefit you for 2 weeks. You'll be the high school bully. Then when someone tells you off, you'll be the high school bully that got told off.
And like half the people, like us, because we never really like went through that, because we never really like talked about other people or had other people talk about us. But like when we hear like then other people are coming to us, telling us about like these other people, and then nobody likes them anymore.
Yeah, because we're just like, we hear them talking about other people and them telling us like other people's business, and we're like, okay, like we don't like you, like we don't want to tell you what's going on in our lives. We don't want to be your friend because like you might do that to us.
Stand up for your friends, your family, your siblings,
and
your
what you believe
your
in.
teachers, whatever. If you see somebody that's getting bullied in the hallways, you better say something. And if you won't, you better go get somebody that will
say something.
You better go get a teacher, a principal, a friend, a family member, a sibling. I don't care.
You better go get
you
somebody.
You better stand up for that person. Because what if that was you? You would want somebody to come over there and help you.
Instead of taking a video for World Star, how about you help somebody out?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, because there was this one girl who we didn't like because she was bullying our friend, and she was like,
if you want to be a bully.
Yeah. And she was lucky that she was a ghost and we never saw her, because if we did, we would have said something.
We would have said, why are you picking on our innocent friend? Because our friend, she was just a regular person. She didn't have no beef with anybody. She's like one of the nicest people at our school. And this girl just decided to start bullying her.
Be a hater.
For no reason. Like, and we always say when we see her, we were going to say something, but she was like Rosa, she's a ghost. We've never saw her before.
Half people don't even know she exists.
Yeah.
We only know her from junior high. But...
She went to school with us when we were kids, so that's how we knew her.
Also, another piece of advice is be confident. Everybody around you is going through the same insecurities that you are. Everybody has the same, like, oh, what if they don't like me?
Everyone's thinking the same thing.
And you're all thinking the same thing.
Be confident. And if you don't have confidence, take some time to yourself. Gather all your, bad bitch energy and project it out to the world. Because spend time on yourself. Because then if you spend time on yourself, most likely it will benefit others and yourself. You'll probably, attract more people that you want to be around because you're, projecting confidence and all this stuff. And nobody wants to be friends with, insecure people that, pick on other people and do the most. No, be confident in yourself. So then you can be confident in your friendships, your relationships, your teacher work relationships, your school work. You can, and don't be afraid to do whatever you want to do. Unless it ain't hurting somebody. If it's hurting somebody else,
hold back.
Then you might take a second thought or something.
Yeah, and if you're, not a very outgoing person, then just find friends that are. Because, for me, I was never really an outgoing person, too much, a little bit. But then I met these guys, and then I totally became, an outgoing person and, started talking to people and, everything.
Yeah.
So.
See, I know, a lot of people, how you were saying, when, how you act is, you want to be friends with someone who acts the same way, but, it doesn't start off with that as first, you're friends with someone who's, completely opposite of you, and then you meet each other in the middle, and you mesh where, what you guys are saying, or how you guys are going to act, or whatever. So then, it just works everything out.
And you help each other out a lot, because if you're friends with people who are exactly completely like you, you're never really going to grow that way. But if you're with people who are similar to you but have different things, different strengths that are your weaknesses, then you kind of work together, and then yeah, you just like grow better as a person.
Yeah.
And you learn more and you understand more and you're just like seeing everything from a different point of view now. So you're just getting everything more.
And don't be afraid to break the ice, because 9 times out of 10, people want to talk to you the same amount that you want to talk to other people. They're just afraid.
I'm usually the person in the friend group who breaks the ice because I'll just like in my head, it's like when we're with a group of people and like there's a group of people who want to go say hi to, in my head, what are they gonna do? If we go up and say hi to them, what are they gonna do? Run away? No, they're not 12. Like they're not gonna run away.
Well, some people do react like that.
There's been some situations where some people have acted weird, but like in like reality, what's the worst thing they're gonna do? Even if they do act weird, you're just gonna be like, okay, like they're just not like my crowd of people, and then it'll just be over with. Like nothing will ever happen. There's no harm going up and saying something to someone, just being nice to them, or just talking to someone for the first time. Like nothing bad, I don't think, will happen to you.
But you still have to keep it like condensed, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if you go up to someone and you're just like spilling your whole life to them like right away and stuff, that's like too much. It's too much. But if you just go up and you're friendly and you like say like, hi, how was your day, like stuff like that, and you just like meet people, then it's way better than just like going full out.
Introduce yourself, start a convo, make a friend.
Yep.
Period.
So, just be like, hi, and they'll say hi, and then you can say,
name?
what's your name? And they'll tell you, you'll tell them and be like, oh, 9 times out of 10, they'll say, I follow you on blah, 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 blah. And then you'll say, oh my god, I follow you too. Do you like to do this? Yep, I like to do this. We should hang out sometime. Yep, we'll hang out.
Yeah, and that's another thing with sports too that helps. Because like for us, like a lot of people, we go up and they'd be like, oh yeah, I play basketball. And we'd be like, we play basketball too. And then you just like start a conversation that way.
And then you say, then they tell you what teams they play for, and you say what teams you play for. And then you like know people you know, and people coach you that coach them. And then it just keeps like, it just builds the conversation like more and more and more.
Join sports, join clubs, join anything, because it's a good chance to make friends. And you never know, because you might like it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, all you gotta do is just quit the club.
Yeah, no one will say
like,
anything.
put yourself out there, because if you don't, you will regret it.
Yeah, because then you'll be looking back on your little high school yearbook, realizing you ain't in it.
Yeah, and participate in like your school's
Spirit
activities
weeks
and stuff like that. Go to the dances, dress up for Spirit Week, like take part in like the games that go on in the CAF. I don't know if all schools are the same, but just participate at least.
Go to the sports games. A lot of people skip the assemblies, but we usually go to the assemblies.
We usually go.
The assemblies are low key fun.
Yeah, and we sit with like different people, and then you make friends. Like it's so worth doing.
It's nice. Like even like some like maybe if you're in like a group of friends, and like some of you want to do the Spirit Week and some of you don't. People who do want to do it, just do it.
Yeah.
Like. You're not going to be a weirdo or a furry, as people would say now. You're not going to be a weirdo or a furry, because we did it all through high school, and it was lit, and we're in the yearbook. Yeah. So...
And another thing, don't be a toxic friend. Because if you're, like, one of those friends that you're like, oh, you can't hang out with anybody else but me, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's so... No.
What is that?
So bad.
We didn't sign a contract to be friends. We're just friends.
Yeah.
Like
let your friends branch out and be friends with other people, and you go be friends with other people too.
And then you'll meet, you'll come back together, and then you can all be friends.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just no reason to be on that toxic shit.
Recognize toxic people.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's showing toxic signs, cut them off.
Yeah. Don't just be like, it's just
cut the cameras.
Don't just be like, it's just a little thing, blah, blah, blah. No, if it's happening 2, 3, no.
No.
Recognize the signs. The red flags
are red flags. You better follow them.
Especially with boys, too.
Yeah.
You better recognize what's going on, and you gotta have your head in the game.
As I said, have standards, have goals, and do not break those standards or goals for anybody else. If they are not willing to achieve, like, the same goals as you, or, like, have different goals than you that you do not agree with, or, like, beliefs or whatever, don't flex with them. There's more fish in the sea.
Period.
And you don't have to date everybody in high school. 9 times out of 10 people find their, like, soulmates, husbands, whatever.
You do.
Outside of high school.
Even if you do, like, some people say, like, you meet your soulmate or whatever at really young. Okay, so life goes on. You don't gotta be thinking about that person 24/7. If that's your soulmate, you'll see them in life later.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And it will just be fun and life will go on, but never think too much about it.
Yeah.
Because once you start thinking or forcing relationships, then you're just tired. You're just like, okay, and nothing's working now because you're forcing everything and you're not manifesting enough.
Yeah, and, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to be single, I hate being single, like, blah, blah, blah. But if you're dating a lot of people and you go through a lot of, like, toxic relationships and heartbreaks, it, like, really hurts. Like, it really, like, breaks you down, and it's really not worth it. Like, just be, like, single, have fun with your friends. If you find someone who works really well for you, great. But if you're just settling for people that you're, like,
just
forcing
because,
yourself to be compatible, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Just go with the flow. Be yourself.
Go with the flow.
Live your own life. Don't try and live anybody else's.
Yep. And don't think, like Michaela just said, go with the flow. Like, if you're talking to somebody and everything's just chill, but, like, soon as you start thinking, worrying too much about it, that's what ruins it. When you're thinking too much about it, then it's just, like, it just feels like you have to work, and it's just, like, it's just too much. If everything's just chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
And just don't push it too hard. Like, so much people, like, try to jump into relationships so fast. Like, just hang out, like, see if you and the person, like, vibe together, if you, like, work together, but, like, don't, like, force a relationship if it's not gonna happen.
Because it may seem like you don't have a lot of time. Oh my god, like, time's running out, high school's over, I haven't had a boyfriend. You got the rest of your life!
Yeah.
Who wants a boyfriend that's in high school?
That's
Not
in high
you,
school.
Like, well, I mean, like, that goes to your high school. Because most of the
Yeah.
time, you know all of them. You know what
Yeah.
they're about. You're going to see them every day. Some of them ain't even that much attractive.
The best
And-
thing to do is, like, date people from other schools.
Date
Yeah.
people from other schools. I know it's like you date someone from other school, you can't see them all the time. You don't want to see them
Yeah.
all the
It's
time.
Make
not
plans.
a
You get
relationship.
annoyed. It's bad for your relationship. It's like when you're seeing each other 24/7, it's just
It just
too
causes
much.
fights.
Causes
Yeah.
fights, and it leaves the, like, I don't know how to say this. It leaves the wonder about the relationship. Like, it just leaves it out because then it's like you know everything about them. You know every little detail in their life. So then, like, when you get home, what are you guys talking about? You guys were at school together all day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and, like, just go to school, like, hang with your friends, and if you're dating someone from other school, it's, like, so much better, because if you're around them all the time, then there's no independence, and then it just
Yeah.
kind of forms into, like, a relationship that's super clingy, and, like, that you always need to know where they are and stuff like that. But if you're, don't go to the same school, you're not around each other 24/7, then you have, like, independence, and you can still, like, live your own life. You're not living
Yeah,
for
like-
another person.
like being with someone who, like, isn't in high school at all is also fun. Because
That's
then
great.
it's fun because then, like, when they're out, like, at work and doing whatever, and not, like, you're at school, like, you're not talking the whole day. Then, like, at the end of the day, when you FaceTime or hang out, like, you have, like, a bunch of stuff to tell each other. You're just talking, and it keeps the conversation going on. But then when you start spending too much time with somebody, yes, when you first meet, spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Okay, that's everybody. But then as time goes on, you see that this person is, like, I guess, here to stay, and, like, you know that, like, they're just not going anywhere. There's no reason to be with them 24/7. Like,
And don't force someone to be with you. If you have, like, trust issues and you're constantly thinking about, oh, is this person going to cheat on me with so-and-so? If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. Let them do it. Then you can, like,
Then you
break
move
up with
on.
them and move on with your
but
life.
don't be saying, like, if you say, okay, like, in regular relationships, like, people just say, like, beginning of relationships, I hope, like, you don't cheat on me, whatever. And then, like, the other person says, like, I won't. That should be the end of it. You shouldn't be texting your significant other every day, every time they go out, don't cheat on me, da-da-da. If you think your person's gonna cheat on you, why are you with
Why
them?
are you with them?
Like...
Yeah, and, like, oh, fuck, what was I gonna say? And, like, yeah, it's just, like, you just need to, like, do you and, like, not worry about what other people will say. And if someone's trying to break up with you, like, actually break up with you, not just front, let them break up with you.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
then
if-
you
yeah.
look like a weirdo.
And if they're, like, if that thought's going through their head, like, I want to break up with this person, why do you want to be with them still?
Yeah.
Like, why? If they feel like they're gonna want to break up with you, and then you, like, stay together, they're still gonna, like,
They
feel
still
that way.
feel the same way. No, from personal experience.
Mhm.
They still feel the same way. And in the end, you're just like, what is this? Like, what
Yeah.
even is this? Like, what is even happening?
Yeah, and then you're wasting your time, basically.
Yeah, you're just wasting your
Yeah.
time, and you can be spending your time manifesting those stuff you actually want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's normal for in relationships for people to have doubts and feel like maybe, like, you know, like, you don't want to be with this person, whatever. Like, just, like, little things. But if it's, like, ongoing, this person, someone really doesn't want to be in the relationship, then, like, don't be in it.
If you think that your partner will even cheat on you in the first place, dump them.
Yeah.
Like,
If you think, like, oh, if I'm dating someone and I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna cheat on me. Why
Why
are you
am I
with
thinking-
him?
yeah,
That's just causing more stress
like
for no
even
reason.
like if you're thinking about it, you have like Rose said, you like everyone has their worries. You have your worries at the beginning of a relationship. Okay, but this person hasn't done anything as to why you should think that. why are you thinking it anyway?
Yeah.
If they have been perfectly fine the whole relationship, whatever, and like, maybe they slip up, but like at the same time they haven't this whole time, so why would they now? Don't think it. Don't just assume stuff about people, because that's what irritates people, is when you assume stuff.
There's gonna be temptations. There's gonna be temptations your whole life and everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You just have to trust that they're not gonna do anything. If you're willing to be in a relationship with them, I'm pretty sure you can bear to trust them that they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
If someone's gonna cheat on you, like, obviously that heartbreak's gonna hurt or whatever, but it will only hurt for so long, and it's worth it than like staying in a relationship for like months and months or like years and like thinking that they're gonna cheat on you.
And you're just wondering anyway. And then once they do it, like in your head, you're like, okay.
I knew this was gonna happen anyway.
So then it's just like, if you knew, sis, why did you stay?
They leave.
Yeah.
Peace out.
And like, when you like don't trust someone or anything, that's hard on you, but also it's not attractive. It's really not attractive. Like, when people are clingy, like, nobody wants that.
Yeah, if I had a boyfriend that, oh my god, you're cheating on me, oh my god, you're cheating. Don't you think I would just want to go do it just to get it over with?
Like, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Like, it's just, like, you just kind of gotta, like, be in the middle. Like, don't be, like, really, really clingy, but don't be, like, not talking to them at all, because that can also ruin things.
Yeah.
But, like, just be, like, I mean, like, if they say, okay, I'm going out with my friends or whatever, let them go with their friends. Then when they get home, they'll tell you, don't worry, they'll tell you everything about it and everything that happened. Like, there's just no reason to blow someone up while they're, like, with their friends or with their family or they're busy, because then they'll just tell you about it after. Like, there's no reason to just be, like, weird.
And, like, you don't, like, create trust right away. It takes time. But instead of, like, messaging them, if you're worried about them, like, cheating, just, like, let them go out and do whatever and, like, keep it to yourself. Because if you're, like, constantly texting them all the time,
then they're just going to stop talking to you.
Yeah, so you just, like, have to let it go over time. And then over time you will build that trust where you know for sure that they would never do that.
And even if they do cheat on you and you don't know, the truth will come out.
The truth always comes out. Always.
Whether you're in the, like, let's say they cheat on you, you're 2 months in your relationship, and you break up, like, 3 months later, then someone will say to you, oh, you know, they cheat on you. Like, someone will tell you. Like,
the truth comes out in every situation and everything in your life. The truth will always come out. So you might as well just be honest.
Yeah, because cheating takes two. So that's two people that know about it.
It takes two to cheat.
It takes two to tango.
That's another thing. I hate this.
And I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, I was drunk.
No. Okay, sis.
And half the time they'll end up feeling so bad they'll tell you themselves.
Exactly. What makes me mad is when two people are in a relationship, one person cheats, then they say, then the person who got cheated on is mad. So, like, let's say me and Michaela are dating. She cheats on me with Rose, and I'm getting mad at Rose, but this is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Get mad at your significant other.
What? They knew, okay, even if they knew or not you're in a relationship, they don't matter in the partnership. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
That's
not your significant other. Like, they, in their life, in their mind, they didn't do anything wrong. But in this life,
you know you have a significant other. If you're going out deliberately to cheat on them,
come on.
That's no one's fault but your own.
It's not like, oh, she was coming on to me, blah, blah, blah.
You know you're in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, get off of me,
You can
sis.
control yourself.
Yeah, that's your job to say, I'm in a relationship. I don't want you, da-da-da. If you're choosing to cheat, you chose to cheat. You
chose to cheat.
Yeah.
Don't talk about she kissed me first or she kissed me.
It takes two to tango,
yep, she kissed you and you could have moved away. You could have said I had a girlfriend. You could have said, no, I'm not interested. It's not her.
Okay, yeah.
And if you were interested, then break up with your girlfriend and go hang out with the next.
There's no point.
Because it always comes out. Whether you like it or not.
Talking about she came on to me. Okay, but how about all the way up to the bedroom, the making out, all that stuff? And you still didn't know?
That's here. Got the cameras.
Party etiquette. That's the last thing we're going to talk about.
Last topic of the day.
Wear whatever you want, sis.
Period.
Facts.
If it makes you feel good, wear it. If someone else is hating, that's their own problem. 9 times out of 10 they want to be what you're wearing anyway.
9 times out of 10 they thought about what you were wearing. They said, "Oh, I should wear this, but it looks too much." And then you show up wearing it. Period.
And for the boys, the girls ain't dressing for you.
They're dressing for themselves.
So you think, oh, she's dressing like that, she wants to get with me, but
No!
She's just trying to have a good time and look cute.
I didn't wake up that day and
Yeah.
say I'm dressing like this, so and so will know.
No, I'm dressing for
like
Instagram
this.
pictures.
I'm dressing like this for my IG pics, my VSco pics. I'm dressing like this to look bad on my Snapchat.
I'm dressing for myself because I look damn good. I'm not dressing for you.
Period.
And no means no. If I say no, that means no.
And like girls always want to get compliments from girls. I feel like that's such a big thing. Like when you get a compliment from a guy, it's like whatever. But if you get a compliment from a girl, you feel like so good about yourself.
Yep. So be splashing
And-
those damn compliments.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to compliment someone because 9 times out of 10 they'll compliment you
They'll
back.
compliment you back, or they'll the next day that's when I see you. They'll be like, "Oh hey, just because you complimented them." And you can build a
Yeah,
friendship.
and they'll think about that. Like that will be
Yeah.
with them for like a long time. They're like, "Oh, this girl complimented my stuff," and then they'll build up their confidence, and then you'll be like, "Oh."
Exactly. You know
and
how
then you'll
many
be feeling
times
good
that's
about
happened?
yourself.
It's just a chain reaction.
The butterfly effect,
Yeah.
but in a good way.
Mhm. There's been so many times either like, this is just me. Michaela will say, like, does this look good? And I'll just think it doesn't look good. And she'll say, well, so-and-so said it looked good because they complimented her. And then it will just keep going. And I'll say, okay.
Yeah.
And then it will just keep going. Like, it's just a nice thing to compliment people, boost people up. Because in high school, yep, people love to see the girl drama and the girl team. But in reality, we should all just stand with each other and stand and unite.
Mm-hmm,
Because
for sure.
at the end of the day, the boys, they're there, but
And the boys, they ain't men. First of all,
boys?
boys.
Who's at wine and cheese dinner? The gals, not the boys. They're
Yeah.
not that important. But it's fun to have around.
Okay, stop worrying about trying to find the groom and find the bridesmaid.
Period.
Because boys in high school, they're boys. Exactly. They're literally just weirdos, hormones going crazy. They're trying to figure stuff out just like you're trying to figure stuff out. So
You can call up any one of your friends. I bet you 20 years from now, I can call up Shine, Aziz, Tyler, and Omar and ask them to be my freaking groomsmen, and they'll all tell me yes. If I got no girls to call, I'ma look real stupid up on that altar with all my sisters-in-law because I got no friends of my own.
Period.
So you better have them friends on lockdown when you leave high school.
And quickly, let's talk about safety.
Seatbelts.
I'm talking about at a party.
Oh.
If you wanna, you can have fun. But just
not
don't
too
go
much
crazy
fun.
to the point where you don't even know where you are, what your name is.
Where your phone at?
Yeah.
Where your friends are at?
You can you can do that if you want. Like no one's stopping you, but make sure that you have friends that will like
Stand
take care of
by
you.
you.
Yeah.
And not leave you because their boyfriend texted them, or not leave you because so-and-so wants to take them home. That will stand by you and be there for you when you're
and
at a
keep
rough
you
time.
safe.
Yep.
And you need to be loyal. Like, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you need to be loyal to them, but you also need friends who are going to be loyal to them
you.
and keep you from doing other shit that you might regret.
And watch your drinks.
Oh, true.
Oh, you better be dancing with that drink right here. Bloop. Or you'll be saying, that ecstasy.
Yeah, and make sure that you and your friends are watching each other because if someone put something in your friend's drink and you saw that and you didn't say nothing,
you're fake.
You're not even fake. You're just a terrible person who lets that happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we go everywhere together.
Yeah, travel in groups.
Lead in a pact. That's how
Go to the bathroom together. Go everywhere together.
Mm-hmm. And don't leave none of your shit unattended.
Yeah.
Period. And
Take it with you.
And for everyone going in high school, if you think high school's gonna be like the movies where there's 10 people fucking in the whole house, it ain't true.
No.
It really ain't true.
No. Got too much dip on your chip.
And don't be afraid to dance, bust it down, pop out with your friends.
You'll be remembered from the party.
Yeah, don't get invited to the next one.
Period. They'll say she was lit, she was so fun, she knows how to handle her alcohol, she's cool, I like her.
She's fun, she's classy, she's flirty, she's fun. Nobody wants to be like, oh, she's over there, passed out, drunk, we gotta take her home, call her a cab.
Call her mom,
call the
her dad.
emergency room. No. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, and the parties will take care of you.
Yeah.
Because we have the best memories from us being, like, drunk but not blacked out. Because, like, when you black out and stuff, you just feel like shit and you don't remember what happened. But us, when we get a little buzz on, you know, that's fun.
And
That's
don't be
way more
afraid
fun.
to just like hang out with your friends. You don't have to go to parties to be like, oh, I'm gonna talk to this boy and oh my gosh, this boy's gonna be there.
No. Get up in that mirror and pose with your girls on the snap.
Yeah. They'll
That's
come running
it.
to you.
Exactly.
Because half the time you'll kiss them, then they ghost you the next day. So just make the memories with your friends.
And don't be afraid. If you
Record
wanna have
everything. Record everything. So then when you're watching the videos the next day and you'll see so-and-so was gripping up on so-and-so.
keep receipts. That's what I got to say from high school.
Yeah.
Keep your receipts.
Screenshots, screen recording, save snap messages, everything.
Because if their face wasn't in it, you got no proof.
If their face was not in it.
So you better screenshot that shit, get your
Friend
friend
to take a picture of it. You better do something.
We know
sis.
technology, sis. It's 2020. I know you know how to hack.
So, and we're women, so we're FBI agents.
Yeah.
So I mean, get it together.
Moral of the story, live your life to the fullest and don't let nobody tell you nothing. Live your life the way you want to live it. Don't live for nobody else. Don't worry about nobody else. And just be yourself.
Moral of the story is, I hope you like your advice with us.
If you want more, just ask.
If you want a part 2, we can do a part 2 because there's plenty to go around.
This might have to be 2 parts.
This might have to be 2 parts.
Or
So,
just like request a certain thing that you want us to talk about, not
Yeah,
just a
request-
bunch.
We know
Request.
about it all. We've been
request
through it all.
what you want down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and put the bell on so you get a notification every time I post a video. Thank you for chatting with us. Bye.
Bye.